that is the important part of this evening. Otherwise, everything will go usual. Now, we see and we are very happy to see the large number of turnout for the people. And as you, everybody know, that OSF family is growing very fast. So we mentioned before that we have started with a few members, and now we are touching almost 300 members. So every week, so many people are joining. Thank you very much. So as the family grows, we have lots of challenges as well for the management, for organization, for budget. That's all the BOD, the budget, we are all working for that. And today's event always organized by the event committee. And event committee is working hard day and night and put these functions together. And I will like to thank you, the members of event committee, the members of BOD, and the volunteers. The volunteers is really main part for this function because they always the girls sitting at the back and the Ali, and this team is from Mr. Imtiaz Evan. And as a small introductions.
It's my pleasure to welcome you all. And first of all, please allow me to thank you because this function was at 6:30 and exactly at 6:30 we started this function in Hall is full. So this is congratulations to all of you and we are proud of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And today we have been joined by our Member of Parliament, Adam Coarde, and I'm very thankful to you that you spared your time. You was in Ottawa and you came here for our function. It's very nice of you. Thank you very much. And I would like to let you know that OSF wants to bring you the best programs, and like in last 30 days or 1 month if you take, we have organized like 7 events. So I mean this is like 4 weekly, 5 weekly meetings, and there were 2 women ladies group also talks, and apart from this one we organized the event like Blue Mountain and Lift Rock, and this one today we are here. So there were a lot of programs. Just in 1 weekend we'll be bringing more programs to you, and you might know that we have finalized a program to go to see the proceeding of the Legislative Assembly of the Ontario. So we may be going on 28th of November. So be ready for this one, and this is for the Milton people as only. So we will see for the one who are in the Mississauga as well, if they can join some of those one. So I will not, I will invite my Vice President to kindly come here because the ladies are also quite active and working actively. So I'm telling you that today, as you know, that we have organized a program for the safety of the seniors, fraud and scam. And I am very thankful to our Halton Police and especially the Detective Constable Mike Fabak. Mike Fabak is with us and he will give us a talk on senior security. So clapping for Mike Fabak. It's very important that this senior should feel safe here, and in our program we always like that to give you the best program on your safety. And the Halton Police is doing its best, and we are thankful to you and your team that you are taking care of the Halton very nicely. You have very innovative programs, and we would like to have more talks with you. I will ask kindly Dr. Anjum Azhar, our Vice President, because our wing, our women wing is also quite active. So, say something.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good evening, all the OSF members and committees. Hello. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good evening. And I'm really thankful to all my guests who are here for this evening, for the musical night and the dinner. And my heartfelt congratulations to the guests who are here. I don't know the exact names. And I'm greatly thankful to you. And they are from the Whiter region, and they will help the seniors to get the knowledge of these scams and all the things going on nowadays. And I'm really grateful to my ladies members who are here, who always encourage me, support me, and participate with me in all the programs. And I have an information for them that we are going to have a meet and greet and podcast meeting on 21st of November at 11 to 2 p.m. in the OSF office. OSF organization is a very good organization for the meetup for the seniors, and we have to share all the activities, and we have to share with them all the proceedings with them just to make a pleasant meeting place for all the seniors. And thank you very much for being here. I hope you will enjoy this evening with the music and with the dinner. Thank you very much. And I welcome you, all the singers who are here, Dinaz and Ali Naqvi Sahib. Thank you very much for being here for the musical night. Thank you.
Yeah, I was so coming to thank both of them, the singers here today. But before that one, I would like to invite everyone coordinating to kindly say a few words here.
Thank you, Dr. Frank. Assalamu alaikum. Nice to see everybody here again. My name is Adam Van Couverden. I'm a Member of Parliament here in Milton, and it's such an honor and privilege to be here at another Ontario Seniors Forum event. Congratulations to all of the board members, all of the volunteers, everybody who's been organizing these events over the last 4 or 5 years. I think I've said this at previous events, but it doesn't get old. I remember sitting in your kitchen, Dr. Fike, and talking about the idea of having Ontario Seniors Forum. Just the idea of bringing seniors together to combat isolation and loneliness, for information sessions, for cultural exchange, for poetry, for music, for hobbies, but just to be together. Another seniors club was a well-needed thing, and Dr. Fike, you and your group and your family, your volunteers and your boards of director, they've all worked really, really hard, and now you have a membership of over 300 people in just 5 years, 6 years? About that. That's just really, really remarkable. So I'd like to congratulate you on your growth, but I'd also like to congratulate you on all of the essential services that you've been bringing to each other by coming together, because this is combating isolation and loneliness. This is a social activity. This is an educational opportunity, and it's something that I'm so thrilled to be able to support. Ontario Seniors Forum has been a recipient of the New Horizons for Seniors grant through the federal government a number of times. It's a significant amount of money, and it goes to exactly these types of gatherings and events. And I'm so glad that our government recognizes that we need to invest in seniors' well-being. We need to invest more in seniors' healthcare. We need to invest more in seniors' mental health and community services. And we've been doing that. We've invested in the guaranteed income supplement, the old age security. We've increased the CPP, the Canada Pension Plan. We've also invested heavily in community programming, just like this program here. But then I was also at one of the retirement community homes, Seasons, just the other day, and they were talking about this amazing ABBA program. You know the Swedish rock group ABBA? They had these ABBA performers come in, and they were performing at the Seniors Community Center, and it was also a New Horizons for Seniors funded program. So New Horizons for Seniors is doing a great job investing in seniors' well-being right across Canada, and that's no exception right here in Milton, and that's due to your very good writing, your building of that reputation that Ontario Seniors Forum is a really world-class seniors serving organization. Now, I'm so glad that you brought together some Halton Police. I'd like to thank the Halton Police for continuing to ensure that Halton is actually the safest region in all of Canada. I think that deserves a round of applause, because we're very fortunate to live in the safest community in all of Canada. There have been some concerns lately with some types of crime on the rise, specifically car theft, and Halton Police took that very seriously. Project Ninja has brought down car theft in the region by almost 20%, I think, and they've apprehended some of the main people. So that puts my mind at ease. I know there's more to do, but I want to thank and congratulate Halton Police on all of that work. Now, I'm thrilled to hear that you're going to the Ontario Legislative Assembly. I would like to formally welcome you to Ottawa anytime you'd like to come to question period. I can give you a tour of the House of Commons. That would be a lot of fun. I know it's a little bit farther than Toronto.
Why not we make a program for
we should go. That would be a lot of fun. So I think it's so important that you're learning about fraud and scams because look, unfortunately at my office we receive a couple of calls a month from seniors who have been taken advantage of, whether that's through a phone call or an email scam or somebody at your door. We need to be very mindful that unfortunately there are people taking advantage of others. There are language difficulties. Sometimes when somebody calls and they're impersonating a government organization or the police, we need to be very mindful. Please, I know you'll hear this later, but never give out your personal information over the phone. Never give anybody your credit card information if somebody comes to your door, unless it's me and I'm knocking on your door and asking for a vote. And you can be sure that I'm me. But if anybody's coming to your door, then just be very diligent about who you're talking to and who you're ever giving your information from. Because sometimes they claim to be from the energy company, sometimes they claim to be from the power company, the CRA. There's all these scams, and unfortunately, they are taking advantage of seniors because they find vulnerabilities there, and we need to shut that down. So I'm actively working with officials to ensure that Canada isn't a safe haven for fraudsters, and that we do continue to protect our seniors. But the number one way that we can do that is through education. So I'm thrilled that there's an expert here to educate some seniors here and ensure that we stay safe. So another formal welcome to Ottawa. Anytime, please never hesitate to get in touch with my office here in Milton. I do have an office here in Milton, and I'm more than available to discuss any of your senior services, any issues that you might have. That's why my office here exists. Now, when I came in, 2 people asked me if I'm running again. I don't know. I run a lot. I run 3 or 4 times a week. But I think they meant in an upcoming election. We don't know when there's going to be a federal election, but I will be running on the west side, and I hope I can earn your support again, because I sincerely don't take it for granted. I think politicians should be there in the community, earning your support, earning your vote every single day, and I'm thrilled to be a huge supporter of Ontario Seniors Forum. So Dr. Fike, your entire board, everybody who contributes to this fantastic organization, thank you for all of your work. Shukriya.
Thank you very much, Adam, and your presence always and your support. We really appreciate. So now I will call upon our admin manager, Mr. Salim Sheikh. He has few things to cover with you guys. Especially he is in charge for so many things right now. So let's put your hand together for Salim Sheikh.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. I'm sure my voice is reaching at the last end because some people they were looking for and their voice was not there. Welcome you all. I would like to inform you those who did not receive the ID cards, I have received all of them, so please contact me if you have not taken yet. Secondly, our membership has grown 130% in 1 year, and we have crossed 280 mark, and very soon I'm sure by December end I have a target of making it 300. So pray for me also. The next is that whenever you have any program and you are asked to register, please hurry up to register instead of that we've reached to the capacity and then we have to refuse the registration. And this is what has happened today. I have 11 people in the wait listing and then I have to say sorry to them. So I request you all and be careful when the next program is coming. You must do it in the first day, otherwise you will be losing the registration. And about the payment, you know that payment should not be made to any person. It should go always onto the Ontario Seniors Forum account, as we have a very tough guy here, treasurer. He will ask for it all the time. So please be careful and try to cooperate with us, and we are always there to you. And all the payments are recognized and informed to you with the email confirmation that we have received the payment. If you do not receive any email about the confirmation, please call me, or most of them, all you know my number and email, so that I can always be with you. And thank you very much for all the guests, and we are ready for the presentation and maybe musical things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Salim Sheikh Saab. अभी difficulty I think we have for the voice or the sound is now reaching at the back of the thing, I believe. So we're trying our hard, but I don't know. Here it sounds perfect, but at the back, I'm not sure you guys can hear us or not. So, but now, our third thing is going to be from the Halton Police. I called upon Constable Mike Fabek, if he kindly come to the podium and talk about some safety for seniors, fraud and scams. So kindly put your hand together one more time for Mike Fabek from Halton Police.
Sound better? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much and good evening. Thank you for having me. My name is Mike Fabak. I'm a police officer with the Halton Regional Police Service. I am the seniors officer for what district, which includes the town of Milton, Georgetown, and Acton. So, better? Okay. There are three senior officers within the Halton Police. One that works in Burlington, Oakville, and then obviously myself. I have about 15 years of experience. I've worked everywhere from domestic violence, homicide, uniform officer, and now with the Criminal Investigations Bureau, which is my position as a seniors officer. So today we're going to talk about frauds and scams and some things you need to be aware of. Now this presentation is usually about an hour, but Dr. Fake told me I only had 30 minutes, so I'm going to do my best to try to get everything in. So why are seniors targeted mostly for frauds? So there's a belief that seniors have an abundance amount of money, that you've worked all your life and you've saved every penny you have, and they're out to try to get that money from you. A lot of seniors live alone. They're very vulnerable, they're lonely, and you know, when that phone call comes from somebody, they just want somebody to talk to. And also as we get older, our memory starts to go. Some illnesses such as dementia, which gives memory issues. So how do these scammers get your information? Obituaries is one. So when a loved one passes away and your obituary reads, you know, they were married to so-and-so for so many years. They were the grandfather to, you know, so many grandchildren. This goes in line with the grandparent scam. Now the grandparent scam is the one where you get the phone call and somebody's impersonating one of your grandchildren. And they said that they've been arrested and that they need money in order to get out. Or to get out of jail, sorry. Now, most of these phone calls are coming from overseas. Some will be from within the region, and we have actually arrested a few in the area who were committing these frauds. So the way the scam usually starts is you'll get a phone call, somebody impersonating your grandson, and it usually happens where they've been arrested for some sort of driving offense. Now, a way to protect yourself from a scam like this is to start asking questions, whether this is actually your grandchild. Asking questions like, what's your birthday? Or, you know, the name of a pet or the name of their parents. If they can't answer any of these questions, you know it's most likely a scam. The other thing with phone calls like this, they want to keep it secret, so they'll say that there's a hush order placed by the judge where nothing can be disclosed to anybody. So they tell you not to call anybody at all.
मैंने कहा जरा इत्मीनान से हम लोगों के लीजिए बिल्कुल
It's very, very important that if you ever have a concern, whether this is a legitimate phone call or not, is to make that phone call to a family member and to check to make sure that this is actually legitimate. A lot of families now use
क्या हाल है ठीक है आप
so that
ठीक है बड़े लाइट मार रहे हैं आज आप ओह थैंक यू
your family knows this.
आप भी मार रहे हैं बाद में बताऊंगा
And if you ask for that safe word, if they can't come up with that safe word, it's usually a scam. Other ways they find out your information, stolen wallets. We were having a lot of incidences at
फर्स्ट टेबल पे दो हाँ भेज सकते हैं किसी को
Toronto Premium Outlets with thieves stealing wallets, and it's usually other ladies' purses. So suggestion for if you're carrying a big purse is to always keep it in front of you. Never carry it behind you. That's how these were getting stolen. And usually they work in teams. So somebody would try to distract you, talk to you, ask you a question, while their friend would be behind opening up your purse and taking your wallet out. Shoulder surfing is another big one. So when you're at the store making purchases and you're using your debit or your Visa card, and you're putting it into the machine, when you're putting in your code, someone's looking over your shoulder and watching that code that you're putting in. Intercepting mail doesn't happen as often anymore because of the security boxes that we have. Social media is another big one. A lot of people have social media these days, and if you don't have your privacy settings done properly, anybody can see your information. So like I'm one who has Facebook, and when you log on, or if you search me on Facebook, the only thing you will see is a picture of me, and there will be nothing else. Because my privacy settings are only friends can see what's on my accounts. So you have to set your privacy so that nobody can just look you up and look at all your information. Now you may think, well, I don't have a lot of information on Facebook, but it's the little things that these scammers will get. Little things like family members, birthdays. So
आपको हमारी कसम लौट आई बेकरार करके हमें यूं न जाइए आपको हमारी कसम लौट आई देखिए वो काली काली बदलियां जुल्फ की घटा चुरा न ले कहीं चोरी चोरी आके शोख बिजलियां
और मैं फीमेल हूँ इसका ये मतलब नहीं है मैं मेल गाने भी गाती हूँ
आपकी सुभान अल्लाह हाय अल्लाह सूरत आपकी सुभान अल्लाह
यार ये क्या कर रहे हैं भाई मुझे पहले पहुंचे में मुझे बदनाम करने का आपने बोला भाई लीडर ये है मैं आगे रखा इसको ये इनकी साजिश है भाई लीडर आप हैं ये नहीं है ये तो नहीं ये लीडर है भाई तुम्हें नहीं पता अभी भी छोड़ा नहीं आपने? बहुत है छोड़ने की तो लीजिए जनाब, आपकी बन रही है।
वो पहले भी आपने खाना लेते हुए ही बनाई थी, बाद में सब ने इतराज किया।
आपको शिकायत तो नहीं होगी ना?